Many managers mistakenly believe that showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness, but it's actually a powerful tool for building trust and fostering psychological safety within a team. By openly admitting uncertainties or challenges, leaders create an environment where team members can feel safe to do the same. As a new manager, you might feel pressured to act as though you have all the answers. However, showing vulnerability is a critical part of becoming an effective leader. In this video, we'll share 3 steps to help you embrace vulnerability and strengthen your skills as a manager. Step 1. Build self-awareness. Recognize that everyone, including a manager, has moments of self-doubt or uncertainty. These traits don't make you a weak leader. They make you human. Accepting your vulnerabilities is the first step towards using them as a strength. To effectively show vulnerability, you must first understand your own strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers. This requires consistent self-reflection and a willingness to seek feedback from others. A common pitfall that new managers make is becoming defensive when receiving feedback, which can shut down communication and erode trust. Check in with your team regularly, practice active listening, and make sure that you act on any feedback that you receive. As your self-awareness grows, so will your ability to lead with authenticity and empathy. Remember, vulnerability isn't about unloading your problems onto your team. It's about sharing experiences in a way that encourages everyone to feel comfortable with their own imperfections. This approach will build trust and create a culture of openness and support. Step 2. Share your challenges and mistakes. When you admit your fears or mistakes, you're not showing incompetence. You're demonstrating strength and authenticity. This openness can lead to genuine connections and respect within your team. For example, during a discussion about a new project, if you notice there is some uncertainty among the team, try saying, "I can see that some of you have concerns, and to be honest, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by this project myself. Can we talk about what's worrying you and what other approaches we might want to take?" By admitting to your team that you are unsure about how to resolve a particular aspect of a project, it will encourage your team members to step up and share their concerns and knowledge, ultimately strengthening team collaboration and problem-solving abilities. By sharing your own challenges, you create a safe space for team members to do the same, and for them to offer solutions. This mutual sharing builds trust and can result in increased creativity and stronger team cohesion. Step 3. Balance vulnerability with leadership. While it's important to show vulnerability, remember to balance it with your role as a leader. Your team still needs your guidance and direction. Use vulnerability as a tool to connect and inspire, not as an excuse to avoid responsibilities. Showing vulnerability can actually signal confidence. It demonstrates that you're secure enough in your position to let your guard down, which can earn you respect and admiration from your team. Try to create a vulnerability loop in your team to build a reciprocal cycle of openness and trust building that occurs when you demonstrate vulnerability, encouraging your team members to do the same. Follow these 5 steps to create an effective vulnerability loop. 1. Initiate vulnerability. The cycle begins when you as a manager openly share your challenges, uncertainties, or mistakes. 2. Team members respond. Witnessing your openness, team members feel safer to express their own vulnerabilities and to contribute. 3. Trust builds. As vulnerability is shared and accepted, trust within the team grows stronger. The team becomes more open to share. 4. Collaboration improves. With increased trust and psychological safety, collaboration and creativity will begin to flourish. 5. Repeat, repeat, repeat. By sharing concerns and knowledge, the value of vulnerability will be reinforced, encouraging its continued practice, and the cycle will begin again. By leading with vulnerability, you will create an environment on your team where people feel safe to be themselves, take risks, and learn from failures. Remember, the goal isn't to be a perfect manager, but to be a genuine, relatable, and effective one. Vulnerability, when shared with intention and authenticity, can be your most powerful asset in achieving this goal.